Welcome to the world's fastest growing podcast that interviews random Todds and asks them unpredictable questions in a series of wacky segments.
Here at the Toddcast, we believe every Todd has a story, and we want to hear it. All right, welcome in, everybody. And also, I would like to welcome in Todd Westfall. We found Todd on Instagram at _ToddFather_666. Todd is actually a self-proclaimed good time enthusiast. So I'm sure we'll hear about more about that in the Once Upon a Todd segment.
Yeah, let's roll into it.
Once Upon a Todd.
All right, hey Todd, this is your opportunity to tell the listeners who you are. So what do you want everyone out there to know about you? And the floor is yours.
All right, I'm just a normal dude who I got 3 kids. I'm married, a normal job for now. I mean, what you know, where can you go? I like motorcycles. I don't really.
Nice.
I'm a welder and fabricator. Truck driver. I'm kind of do it all, man.
Yeah.
How long have you been welding?
Since high school, I learned how to do it in high school, and just for a while, I took a break from it. I was in the funeral business for a few years, and then when I got out of that, I got into welding and fabricating, and just stuck with that, and really been excelling at that, trying to steal the old man's job, you know, be a manager or something one day, maybe make something of myself, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah,
for sure, man, for sure.
Yeah, welding's an interesting craft. I know a couple of buddies that do it. I mean, you definitely want to be skilled at it. It can be quite dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
For sure. I mean, I don't know. I'm not one of those welders that really likes to boast about it and be like, oh, I'm the best, you know?
No.
Because I think that's kind of a douchey thing to do.
Yeah.
If you look on my Instagram, you'll see the machines that I build. They're based off of Maruca, and they're used to test soil for like engineering stuff. So like building bridges, things like that. So I'm also, I got started in that company just testing soil. And then I got into, welding and fabricating, and then we started wanting to build these machines ourselves because not a lot of companies build them. So I got started building those almost full time. So I'm a CPT operator, welder, fabricator, truck driver, because I have to be able to get the machines places. Man, I wear many hats at work. I try not to talk about it too much because I hate that damn place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then talk about the motorcycles. How long have you been riding?
I've probably been riding for like 6 or 7 years. I mean, I grew up around them. My dad and uncle, who are also dirtbags, have always been riding motorcycles. So I guess it was my time to take up the mantle of the Westfall dirtbag.
Ooh.
I like it. No, are you so you're a cruiser guy, or you're not a sport bike guy, right?
I mean, so I have a Harley myself, and I love them. That's what I grew up around, because you know my family's just like that. And but no, man, I like all motorcycles. I mean, I like going fast, and you know, I want to take bikes on the track and just I mean anything with two wheels, I'm cool with.
Ooh. That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Just living the regular life, but that's cool. I mean, you said you had 3 kids. What are the ages?
So I got an 11-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old. They're all girls.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I just got the first male companion in the house as a dog. Other than that, we got another
Congrats.
dog that's right. Other than that, we got another dog that's a girl and a cat that's a girl, and it's just a freaking estrogen-filled house.
Hey.
Oh man, I can imagine. But you sound like you've got your hands full most times.
Definitely, man. My time is very I'm super busy all the time. I feel like I'm just up to my ears and just crap to do.
Yeah.
Whether it's because I'm on these crazy timelines for these machines I build, and then I get home and I got to do all that stuff, and just normal stuff.
Yeah, just normal dude stuff.
Normal dude stuff, man. I'm a normal cat.
Just living that normal dude life. I mean, that's what we're doing. I mean, I work in IT and I have a kid and I am wifeless. I'm divorced. So just a normal dude who started a podcast.
Hey man, hopefully the podcast will change the wifeless thing for you. You know what I mean?
We'll see. I mean, we've got to start somewhere.
That's right.
No, but that's cool. I mean, don't have to be fancy. Everyone has freaking aspects of their life that's super interesting. So, I mean, look at Michael there. Look at that guy.
Oh no, what does that mean?
Even he can be interesting.
Yeah,
so
imagine that.
Nah.
Man, I was listening to some of your other podcasts, and I was like, "Shit, man! This guy's an arm wrestler. This guy's a sweep coach. I'm a freaking welder, man. Like, how am I going to stack up?" But I mean, we could talk about my funeral business experience if that would entice the old senses, because that was wild. Like, that was nuts.
I could imagine that one was a trip.
It was definitely. You got to have a weird sense of humor to be in that business, I can tell you.
Yeah.
I would imagine so. How long were you in the funeral business?
Probably like 4 or 5 years, something like that. I got really good at it and then realized that if you didn't own one or were the kid of one, because I saw that multiple times, you just couldn't make good enough money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Brad, I think you know what time it is?
What if Todd was one of us?
I think we've already proved that I am one of y'all. I'm a normal, boring guy.
Yes, Todd is definitely one of us. He's a dude. He's just a cool dude.
One of the dudes.
No, but we have this segment here. It's called "What If Todd Was One of Us." We like to throw kind of an everyday scenario, something that is either common or we've went through, and kind of see what you would do in that situation. What if Todd was one of us? So
cool.
We have the situation here. This is kind of brought up. I've heard it before. I've been there. So what do you do when you have one of those super realistic dreams and something happened during it and you wake up angry at the person that wronged you in that dream? Or for example, like your significant other has a dream that you cheat on them and then they're angry at you all day. Like, how do you handle that situation? Do you just kind of like, what do you do? It's
so where she's mad at me or where I'm mad at her?
Vice versa. And I've had them. Yeah.
Right. So when I have a dream, when I have a dream where I'm mad at her when I wake up, I'm like, it's stupid. Just let it go. It usually lasts about 2 minutes, and then I'm over it because I'm just that kind of cat. But when she does it, it's my life is living hell for a solid. For a solid 14 hours, I have to apologize for something I didn't do.
I've done nothing.
I mean, it almost, for a split second, it makes you go, you know what? I freaking should. Yeah. Just so it's justified. And then
exactly.
And then you'd be dead if you did that. So you'd obviously go. But
yeah,
that's why I'm divorced. It was all over a dream. I cheated on her in a dream, and then it just all went downhill. So
just divorce papers the next day, huh?
Yep. It went. No, but I mean, it's wild that you will have a dream, and honestly, I've been there where I wake up and I'm like, it's hard to differentiate. Like, wait, did that really happen? And then you finally come to your senses, and you're like, oh, okay. Like, no, I did not freaking. That did not just happen. So you get over it. But I've been in situations where this exact scenario has happened, and like you said, she's mad at me for God knows how long over something that this just imaginary version of me did. And I wish he would stop being like a dick and doing stuff like that, because it gets real life me in trouble. But
yeah, for sure.
The dream self needs to back off sometimes. I one time got yelled at from an ex about like in the dream I had killed a dog in front of her, and I was
Lord.
whoa! I was like, what? I was like, I would never do that. she was furious with me the entire day, and I was like, all right, well, it's my life now. So
she's mad at you.
Thought I hated dogs, and I was like, no, I love them. I got to do that now. Yeah.
Why'd you stab that dog 127 times?
Yeah, like clearly a psychopath.
Right. No, usually I wake up from a dream and I'm like, damn it, that didn't happen.
Yeah. I remember this one dream when I remember it vividly. I was like 14. No, I was probably 16. I was old enough to drive. And I had this dream that I got this like brand new Corvette. And like I was waking up for school. I was going to drive it to school. I wake up early. I had usually get up around 6:30. I woke up like 5 o'clock this morning. I get dressed. I'm like taking a shower. I'm like, yo, I'm so ready. I'm like, wait, where are the keys at? And I look outside, and obviously there's not a car there. And this is like an hour and a half, 2 hours after I like woke up. And it was probably one of the like most soul crushing moments of my life, because I was just so stoked about the car.
Yeah, that'd be rough, man.
And then I took the bus. So I sat in the back though, because I was clearly super cool. We did cool things, but yeah.
For sure. I remember that, and being in high school, and you sit in the back with the cool kids and do bad shit.
You're so cool.
And now I look back on it and I'm like, God, I was a damn loser.
Yeah.
Man.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Yeah, for sure.
God, I just love how long it took for that to set in for you. Like you did your whole morning routine.
Yeah, like dude, my morning, like as soon as I woke up, I knew. I was like, yo, today is gonna be just a great day. And it sucked.
I got that Corvette outside. I'm good to go.
Honestly, I don't know why my mind was just like, don't think about like the rationality behind it. Just accept that, hey, there's a brand new car in your driveway that you have no idea how it got there. I was like, okay, that makes sense. That makes so much sense.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and ride the cheese wagon to school. So.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Good times. Yeah, so that's I guess we'll wrap that up. I didn't want to go down that path, but
you're good, man.
It was hard to talk about.
Yeah,
I hear you. I got a lot of embarrassing moments I don't want to share with anybody. But
all right, so on to the next segment.
Quarantine. More like Borantine.
Yeah, so quarantine, more like Borantine. It's been a crazy time. So just how has quarantine changed your life? What have you been doing? Picking up any new habits? Habits.
I pick hobbits up all the time, man. I got like 4 of them living with me.
Freaking speaking with Todd Frodo over here. Todd Baggins.
I might look normal, but I'm actually 3'2" and have giant feet.
Oh, God.
I'm losing it today. All right. Yeah, so how's quarantine? Besides the hobbits.
Yeah, I assume it probably hasn't changed too much for you. I feel like, have you everything pretty much staying the same with work and everything, or?
Dude, it didn't change at all.
Yeah.
For the first like week or two, I'd like call my boss every day and be like, hey man, I think back when it was like everything was looking really bleak.
Yeah.
And I was like, should we like go to work? I was like, man, they're closing all these businesses. Maybe we should too. And he basically told me to suck up, and come in anyway. And after like a week, I was like, screw it. If I die, I die, I guess. But other than that, man, it hasn't changed at all. Like I've been working a regular work schedule and see everybody, not at work having a great time while I'm sitting in a sauna all day. It's awesome.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Must be so envious.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. All my friends are like, oh yeah, man, we have today off and I'm just going to sit at home and lay on the couch and shit, man, I wish I could have that.
Yeah. You have a lot of people working from home and just like, I assume, I guess a lot of the stuff you probably can't do from home. You have to do it at the shop or like.
Absolutely. I was begging my boss for the longest time. Give me something to do at home.
Yeah,
if I could just sit on a computer. Yeah. If I could sit on a computer and do like safety training or something. Anything I can do at home where I'm in the air conditioning and all that stuff would be great. But they were like, no, that's not good enough.
Yeah, you're too much of a man for safety training.
Yeah. That's funny because I injured myself not too long ago at work.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait. Well, was that the finger injury?
Yeah, that happened at work.
Yeah, I saw that on Instagram. It was pretty gnarly looking.
Yeah. So I was lifting a giant piece of steel with a friend of mine or a coworker, whatever. I guess they're friends sometimes. And we were carrying it, and I was walking backwards and tripped over a piece of wood, and it just smashed my finger and literally just blew it up.
Yeah,
that was fun.
How's the finger progressing? Is it still?
Oh, dude, it's totally fine, man. It's you can't see anything at all. My fingernails my fingernails like peeling off from it, I guess, which is kind of weird. But other than that, it's totally healed up.
Nice. Yeah, it was looking rough.
Yeah. I had to try to play it off at work. Like, oh, it's just totally just a scratch, you know?
Yeah.
It came in the next day and was like, I'm ready to work. And they were like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I'm a man, dog.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm such a man.
Mom didn't raise no bitch.
Right. You look like your finger looked like one of those hot dogs you leave in the microwave for like 2 minutes. It's just like
exactly.
That's exactly
when you leave
what it looked like.
when you leave it on the grill too long and it just splits.
Yeah, and it's just like splitting open. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Hot dog fingers.
Hot dog finger.
I'm glad you made it through that.
I'm gonna go edit that now on my Instagram page and hashtag hot dog finger.
Hey,
that'd be an interesting hashtag to look up. I mean,
I don't know if you want to see some of the stuff associated with that hashtag.
Yeah, that might bring up some weird stuff, man.
It takes you down some odd roads. I've been there, so that's one of my favorite hashtags to use.
Hot dog fingers.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't even. What were we even talking about?
About quarantine.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, quarantine.
Yeah, I got distracted by the hot dog fingers.
So far, I don't know a single person that has had COVID-19. You guys?
Not personally, but
I know one personally. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but other than that, I mean, it's been very, very regular. I mean, working from home and stuff. But how's everything been with the kids? I know school and stuff is probably weird. Are they doing
That's it. You have to here where I live at. You basically have to make a choice to either send them to school or to have them do complete online schooling.
Right.
And we both work full time. She works in a hospital. She treats cancer, and and I obviously just I work full time, so they have to go to school. We don't really have anyone that can just sit at home with them and teach them stuff. So
and see that's some of the craziest stuff I've been like. How are people like that? I mean, it's crazy how they make you do one or the other, and there's just all these options out there. Because I mean, luckily I'm able to work from home and stuff. But my son goes to kindergarten this year, and we're doing the full online with him. But it's just so crazy that we're having to make these decisions for people that are 5-6 years old. Like you think of online school, it's like, oh, he's in college. No, he's in kindergarten learning his ABCs on freaking a laptop. It's weird.
Right. Same with my 5-year-old. She's going into kindergarten this year, so it's going to be a weird introduction to school for them for sure.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. So, where you actually located at?
Real close to Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I used to live in Virginia Beach. I've been to Richmond a couple times.
Virginia Beach is nice for sure. I got a few friends that live over there. It's a cool place.
Yeah, I went to NASCAR races a lot in Richmond.
Yeah, my parents actually work at the NASCAR races, so
nice.
Yeah.
Just get
They
tore up.
They seem to enjoy that.
Yeah, the tailgating there was pretty fun. So
yeah, definitely. My parents have a trailer that they actually just keep there and then just party whenever they're not working.
Like I was in the Navy for about 6 years, and I mean, some of the parties and stuff I did in the military were crazy, but like Richmond, like the NASCAR crowd is just a wild, crazy bunch. Like it was fun.
Oh, it's insane, man. I think I went a few times when my parents would just give me tickets or whatever. And I'm almost like walking around. I mean, I'm just not that type at all. You know what I mean? It was just like something to do. And I'm just like walking around the whole place like, oh my God. This is what America has to offer.
Yes. That's exactly.
Hey, they know how to have a good time though.
Yeah. No, that's good. I mean, I don't know if you're glad that quarantine hasn't changed your life too much, but it's good that you at least have a steady, I guess, things haven't changed too crazily where you have to make a lot of adjustments. I guess. Yeah. It could always, I mean, it could always be worse. It could always be everything can always be worse, always be better. So
without a doubt.
Yeah. So that's good.
I'm super stoked that just like work hasn't really slowed down, and if anything, it's kind of picked up a little bit to the point where I have to have some of those awkward conversations with my bosses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey man, I need more money. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's a good thing. Me and my wife just bought a house. I'm actually in my daughter's bedroom right now. Because we literally moved in like 3 days ago, so everything's still packed.
Yeah,
I didn't even know where Thanks, I appreciate that, fellas. But like, I didn't even know where my wife's computer was. Like an hour ago, I was like, "Hey, where's your computer at? Because I needed to talk to these dudes." And she's like, "I think." And then like my buddy brought these headphone microphone things over, and I'm like, I don't know how to use that crap, man. I should have been born in the '60s or something.
Wow.
I need to use the computer to talk to these dudes.
Hey.
Of what's going on.
That's solid. That's what.
Definitely, I'm trying to
hear that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to have a conversation. I'm not trying to make a thing out of it, you know.
Yeah.
Man,
talking to some dudes, man.
Talking to some dudes, and I think
typical Friday night.
Yeah. And I think this is definitely a part of your typical Friday night as well, I would assume.
It's time to prod Todd.
All right, so Prod Todd, this is a segment where we basically just ask you a series of random questions, and we'll just kick it right off here. How many ducks would it take to kill one lion?
Ducks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ducks.
Quack, quack.
Ducks are like... I don't know, man. How would any amount of ducks kill a lion? I mean, smother them, I guess. If you would have to take a pool full of ducks with a net over it and put the lion at the bottom.
So just drown the lion.
The
ducks are optional.
Ducks are optional. Oh, drown it in ducks. Okay.
You'd have to just smother it with the ducks.
How did this lion die? It drowned in ducks.
It got smothered in duck juice or something. I don't know.
All
right, so duck juice.
Good old duck juice. Yeah.
Duck juice.
Classic duck juice. Related death.
Whether it be blood, doo-doo, I don't know.
Yeah. Because, I mean, think about it. I mean, they just have those bills. Like, they could take the lion's eyes out if they, like, have enough of them, but I don't know. And then I guess once the eyes are out, they can just be, I don't know.
Yeah, but
we're just going to go with
but it's a lion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a freaking lion. And I'm trying real hard not to say the F word here.
You did it. You did a great job. I didn't even know you were going to say the F word, even though it did seem like you were. You caught
Trust me,
well.
it was about to come out. But that's a freaking lion, man.
Yeah. Well,
Lions are no joke.
How many ducks do you think the lion could like eat in one bite?
782.
Oh, that's
in one bite.
Seen this.
Wait, in one bite or one sitting?
Let's say one bite. I think like 6 or 7, right?
I would actually say less than that. 3. We'll go with 3.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah.
So like if the lion's mouth is full of ducks, what can the ducks do to like take advantage of that? Is there anything?
I mean, he could take advantage of the lion.
I think and moving on.
I mean, just prod the lion to death, I guess.
Screw prod.
I should have just left it alone at the duck juice, but all right. So who has the best mustache in history?
Ooh. I would say that's a tie between myself when I had a mustache.
Yeah.
And what? Oh, man. And Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. That was
Jeffrey Dahmer had a pretty mustache. He had a pretty dope 70s porn mustache.
Yeah. And I mean that's
Classic.
Realistically all you want is just that 70s porn mustache. Like,
oh man, when I had it, I'm pretty sure there's a picture of it on Instagram, but it was freaking majestic.
I do remember seeing it. It was solid actually.
It was majestic. And like 2 years ago I had like the 70s safety glass. Like they would just look like 70s glasses, but they were safety glasses, and I wore them to work and had the 70s porn stash. Oh, it was sexy as shit, man.
Oh man.
Hold him back. Wow. Okay.
I was all right, I'm not going to say I was beating him off. I was fighting them off.
Yes. You can't be beating them off.
Can't be beating them off, man.
All right. So I guess on a related note, who would win in a fight? Would it be Gandhi or Mother Teresa?
Gandhi, he was a hard ass.
Has that quote ever been used in history?
I think that's
you
on his
try
epitaph.
not eating for days.
Yeah.
It's rough.
I go 30 minutes and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to murder somebody.
Yeah.
No, fasting is not easy at all.
Yeah, it's not my favorite mode of not eating, I guess. I think that's the only
It's the only way.
Yeah, So I don't like it, obviously. Clearly.
So Mother Teresa just doesn't stand a shot against Gandhi because Gandhi doesn't eat.
No way, dude. She's getting dropped within the first 5 seconds.
Oh no, man! He weighed like 18 pounds, didn't he?
Yeah, 18.
This is true.
Fact.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, like
is it
like Mother Teresa had to be at least pushing like 80 pounds. They're both relatively small people, I think.
Yeah, definitely. But I think we need to disclose whether we're talking about fed Gandhi or fasted Gandhi.
Ooh.
Fed Gandhi's winning real quick.
Gandhi weighed 46.7 kilograms.
So Gandhi weighed 102.9 pounds.
102.9 pounds?
All right, what about Mother Teresa?
Ooh.
I can't believe this information is available to us
on the internet.
You're never supposed to ask a lady how much she weighs.
Yeah, it just says not known.
Yeah, not known.
Really?
I don't know. She's got some biceps. Yeah.
You don't ask a lady how much she weighs. You just look it up on Google.
She lifts so many babies that she's got like a good core, I think.
Oh yeah,
this is true.
I can see that.
I think she'd murder Gandhi.
You think she's gonna take him out?
I think so. I think Gandhi was just such a chill dude. He's like, yo, and then she would just right hook him in the dome and just KO'd.
I think Gandhi's one of the cats though that you could just whoop up on and he'd take it and never quit though.
Yeah.
And Mother Teresa was
like, tough dude.
And she would probably tire out pretty soon.
For sure.
Okay, so it almost seems like it might be a push. I'm gonna give it to Mother Teresa, but I think everyone else is on the Gandhi train.
The Gandhi train.
I think it could go either way. Screw it.
Where is the Sears Tower located?
Where's what?
The Sears Tower.
New York?
Yeah.
Am I anywhere close?
It's in Chicago.
It hasn't been. I'm not gonna say.
No. Yeah. I don't know much about the Sears Tower, and I can't believe that Sears still has a tower.
Yeah, Sears.
No, me neither.
It should just be tower.
Yeah. I also can't believe Sears still has a tower.
They don't have stores, but they have a tower. So
it's all good. We still got our tower.
Yeah, they closed the stores just to keep the tower. They were like, Mr. Sears, you can keep the tower, or we'll close all the stores or the actual stores. He's like, I gotta have the tower. He just lives at the top of it like Batman.
They relocated all the stores to different levels on the top of the tower.
Yeah,
there you go.
He's just straight chilling up there. He's looking upon the city of Chicago.
You got to fight your way to the top.
It's just levels of Sears ex-Sears managers.
So many Karens.
Right. Speak to your manager. All right.
Man. Yeah. So time for the next one. Why do people throw all rules of society out the window when they use a public restroom? What's the deal with that?
Like, there's like no laws that go on in there. Like people just do what they want.
It's chaos.
It's just because
madness.
I think what you do in a public restroom defines who you are as a human.
I think so.
Wow. That's wisdom.
It's true character stuff.
If you go in there and I mean, that's just where the real you comes out. Like I go in there, I do my business and I get out. And then just go about my normal day. I don't write any crap on the walls. I don't try to spread any propaganda of any kind. But the people who go in there and do crazy stuff, I mean, that just shows you are as a human.
Right. Wow. They're just in there like pooping on the floor and like there's just no rules. Like the stuff you will find written in these bathrooms, there's just like it's like they do handstands to do all their business.
I know. You go in there and you're like, what the literal F?
Yeah.
F. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to like just levitate in there and levitate out. It's horrible.
It's miserable.
Yeah. But I do think that's a good representation of who you are as a person.
Yeah, I've never thought of it that way.
It's like the shopping cart thing. Like they put a shopping cart out and the people that return it to the little freaking shopping cart area.
Yes.
It shows that they have like better character than people that just like leave it in the middle of the freaking parking lot. I think they should do this test in public restrooms. Except there
might be some issues with that, Brad.
I mean, probably it's. Yeah.
Before you can use the restroom, you have to put the shopping cart back.
I like that.
Yeah, so kind of almost a 180, but we'll see where it goes. God. Where is the strangest place you've ever eaten food? Hopefully it's not a public restroom.
Definitely not. But my wife does ask me all the time, like, why I like drinking drinks while I'm in the restroom. She thinks it's like super weird.
What are you drinking? Like a Dr. Pepper? You're like slamming beers on the can.
I actually don't drink very much at all. Yeah, I drink like once or twice a year. But I do slam. Right? I do slam these diet sodas. It's a serious problem. Everybody at work calls them Todd Waters.
Todd Waters.
They call them Todd Waters for a reason.
drinking Diet Sprite. Like, name a better combo.
There is none. Mother Teresa and Gandhi.
Okay, yeah. I mean, bathroom consumption of anything is odd, so
I'll give you that.
I'll let the drinking slide. I don't think it's as. I don't know. You know what? I'm judging you. Actually, I'm gonna go back on what I was saying and don't do that. You're better than that.
Don't drink Diet Dew while I'm doing.
Yes. Don't be drinking the dew while you're doing the dew.
I'll try to switch to water.
There you go.
So many nuggets of wisdom. My goodness.
Yeah, he's a wise man.
The strangest place I've ever eaten. Getting back to the original question,
I forgot there was one.
probably a funeral home.
Oh,
yeah, I could see that
with like weird stuff around me, like bodies.
So the strangest place you've ever eaten food was the funeral home. Cool.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, I
I
think
like
that's
it.
pretty strange.
Yeah. Here's a classic would you rather question. Would you rather put together IKEA furniture or wear a beehive as a helmet?
You ever put together IKEA furniture? You probably just weld it all together,
Most
don't
certainly.
you?
I'm married. I'm married with 3 kids, man.
It's like
I don't think
need all these
there's
pieces.
any getting around that.
Yeah, it's,
After dropping a lot of F-bombs, and then like after an hour of actually going, all right, I know I'm a man, but I better read this manual.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then I get it done. So I guess we'll put together the IKEA furniture.
All right, man.
You
Yeah.
don't want to wear the beehive as a helmet. That's surprising.
It'd be pretty sweet looking.
I'm not trying to look like Nicolas Cage in that horrible movie.
Which one?
It's like, the one where he has the beehive helmet and he's screaming, no! And it's super cheesy and shit.
Not the bees.
Not the bees!
It seems like you can always resort back to Nick Cage for something you never want to do. Like,
Without a doubt.
right? He's old Nicholas.
Old
Every time.
Yeah,
I do love that scene of National Treasure though. That was a good one.
Which one?
The beehive one, right?
That's the only movie. That's the only movie he's been in, right?
Yeah, it says he got the Constitution. And
Yeah,
he's got
yeah.
that on his head.
He's got the beehive on his head.
Whoa. We can't forget about Con Air here, boys.
Well, obviously, Sean Connery.
Oh,
I mean, Con Air.
Yeah,
Con Air was so good. It was the worst, good
Con
movie
Air.
ever.
yeah. What is it? Ghost Rider? Is that it? Where he was like the flaming skull head?
Yeah, but I kind of wrote that one off.
Yeah, it wasn't really his face. His face isn't a flaming skull.
Correct.
His acting is a flaming pile of poop. But
For sure. Not the flames! I'm surprised that didn't happen.
hopefully Nick Cage is not listening. He's just bursting. He's just so upset right now. Actually, he's probably used to it by now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure.
He's the Nickelback of actors.
Doesn't he have some super weird hobby or something? Like he collects something super weird. I can't remember what it is though.
Probably like freaking. I don't know.
I think it's animals. I think
Animals.
bees.
So he just. Oh yeah, he's a. I don't know what's that called.
What?
Oh shit!
The beekeepers.
Oh man. Beekeepers. Just go with that.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
I am the keeper of the bees.
I'm the keeper.
It seems like you've been thoroughly prodded, Todd. So you know what, Michael?
All right. On to the next one.
That's odd, Todd.
All right. That is odd, Todd. So in this segment, we brought up the 2 truths and 1 lie. Do you have those ready?
Oh, I know the premise. Just go with it. We'll just send it. I have been stabbed.
I was expecting more.
Well, now just that I have I have been stabbed. We'll go with that.
I've been stabbed. I didn't know if that was a declaration or just you.
Yeah, that's just one of the things.
Yes, indeed.
I have stabbed somebody else.
So,
what are we getting into?
I've been in a vicious knife fight at one point in my life.
Oh man,
That could have been one. And I have a tattoo in my pelvic region.
Oh,
We'll go with that.
That's your hip, isn't it? Is that where your pelvis is?
We'll go right above your man parts. How about that?
Oh, the old
above
the old genitalia.
The old Frankenbeans.
Frankenbeans.
Ooh. You seem like a fairly tatted man. Not sure how you're feeling about the old giblets tattoo, but who knows?
Yeah. So we've got a pelvic tattoo. He has been stabbed, and he has stabbed somebody else. Oh, for crying out loud! I don't know where to go with this one.
I feel like if the fact is that he has not been stabbed, but he has stabbed somebody,
that'd be kind of messed up, right?
Like, what's the excuse? Like, why did you stab this person? Like, if the lie is the tattoo one, then I can understand it was a stab for a stab situation.
Yeah.
But maybe you just like stabbed this guy and then went and got like a pelvic tattoo. Like you were just feeling high and mighty. Tattoo right above that area. Like
I stabbed a guy just right above my junk.
I'm a man.
Wow. Man, I'm gonna go with the lie is he stabbed somebody else. I'm gonna go with that.
So you think he's a pelvic tattoo man? You know what? I think more highly of you. I think you were in a knife fight and you're lying about your crotch tattoo.
All right.
I think
so which one do you think? You think
Michael is correct?
You think he's been stabbed? Oh, Michael's right.
I'm on
Michael's right.
I'm on a cold streak on this, man.
I get all of these right. It's just what it is.
Oh,
I see that. I have never stabbed another human being, unfortunately.
Well, that's
unfortunately.
there's time, man.
Oh man,
there's always time.
These are off the top of the head questions, man. So
I think they were great.
Yeah.
So where did you get stabbing?
So all right. So this is the dumbest story ever. All right.
Perfect.
So when me and my buddies are growing up, and we're always like, because we all thought we were ninjas or some shit.
Yeah.
We were always like, we always had knives, and we were always play knife fighting, And one time, my buddy pulls out his knife and gets like down in a crouch position, and he's like pointing it at me, and I was like, "Man, get that shit out of here!" And I went to kick it.
Oh.
And I kicked it.
Oh.
And then my other friend said, "I'll fucking stab you." And his name is Kurt. He's his own character, all on his own. And when he says he's going to stab you, he means it.
Oh wow!
But I only got stabbed in the leg. But I got my revenge. He
you didn't stab him,
lives in a van down by the river. No, I'm too nice of a guy to do that.
So he's Chris Farley from that SNL sketch.
Dude, we literally call him the driveway dweller because he just parks in people's driveways to go to sleep.
Well,
oh wow,
that's a
it's bold strategy, Cotton.
Well, congrats.
I really hope he doesn't listen to this podcast.
I'm going to specifically find him and introduce him to this podcast.
Shit.
Now's your time to get that revenge.
For sure.
This is a vicious knife fight. No, that's those are pretty interesting. And once again, I was incorrect. But my rationale was solid, I think.
Yeah. All right. So after that interesting round of 2 truths, 1 lie, I think it's time for a little bit of wisdom.
In Todd, we trust.
All right. For better or worse, we trust you, Todd. What is one piece of advice that you would like to give the listeners, or as we call them, the Todd Squad?
Stop talking shit on the internet.
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, that's probably the one thing that bugs me the most just about like this whole computer generation is like, if you don't have the balls to say something in my face, don't say it on the internet. Like, because I don't say anything on the internet that I wouldn't say to somebody's face. So, I mean, I guess that's a one piece of advice that I would say, because I see a lot of negative stuff online and whatnot. And it's just saddening because I know these people would not do that in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's easy to hide behind a computer screen and say things. It's like, why not just have that conversation face to face, and you probably seem things over much easier that way than you're never going to solve it the other way. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That's respectable.
As we talk to him through a computer screen. We're not talking shit though. I guess not.
Yeah,
I don't think we
are. I would never say anything to either one of you guys on the computer that I wouldn't say to your faces. And none of it would ever be negative or, discouraging in any way. And just positivity all around, man.
That's good, man.
I love that.
I mean, that needs to be the motto more widely used, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially
a lot of negativity. Yeah.
It's like all we get nowadays, man. It's crazy. Yeah. The world we're living in now. It's like, why can't everybody just love everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jackie Moon.
Send it.
Yeah. F negativity.
Everybody love everybody. No, that's good, man. And see, a lot of people don't think about it that much. It happens so often that it just seems like it's normal.
Yeah.
Which is not cool.
Not chill.
No, it's miserable when you get on get on your phone or whatever, and you just see everybody, posting negative stuff and, posting negative comments on their posts. And it's just a super.
Everybody just, yeah.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, I forgot what I was about to say.
Well, good job, man.
Yeah, always. Story of my life. All right. So, with that, thanks for that piece of wisdom. And it's time to start rounding out this episode here.
It's time to give a nod to Todd.
Yeah, so this was a educational and very I can't even put it into words. This was a good time. It was indescribably fun. We really appreciate you taking the time out. It sounds like you got a really busy schedule. You got the kids, you got jobs. So we do really appreciate you taking the time out to kind of just, I guess, I mean, we've said shit a couple times. So just just shooting the shit with us. It's been a good time.
Yeah.
So anytime you guys want to.
Yeah. Hopefully
you've buzz.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and hopefully the listeners out there have enjoyed it. And you can give him a follow on the Instagram. You can see his hot dog finger at _Toddfather _666.
The Todd Father.
Ooh. Dropping it.
Show me some love, baby.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to drop, or?
We'll leave that for the Todd After Dark.
Perfect. Oh God.
My goodness. Well,
just everybody love everybody. I mean, that's the only God. Why can't people understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to be one of the first people to see when Todd After Dark is actually going to take off, we'll probably post it on our Instagram, which is at the Toddcast Pod. Go ahead and subscribe and review wherever you can find podcasts. And if you're a Todd or know any Todds, go ahead and slide into our DMs at the Toddcast Pod or email us at the toddcastpod@gmail.com.
Yeah, and with that, I'm Michael.
I'm Brad.
I'm
He's
Todd.
He's Todd.
And just like that.